So, we recognize the town to be Jerusalem. And we ask the question, who are those who liberated Jerusalem and brought Banu Israel back to Jerusalem? If you can recognize who they are, you have recognized Gog and Magog. There are other footprints by which you can recognize them. That they commit fasad, perpetrate fasad. Fasad in the political system, fasad in the economy, fasad in the money that you use, fasad in the food that you eat, fasad in the male-female relationship, ending with a man marrying a man. Anyhow you turn, it's fasad. There are other footprints by which we can recognize Gog and Magog. They're very thirsty, said the Prophet ﷺ. They'll drink up all the water of the world. They'll pass by a river and drink it dry. Well, isn't it time for us to do a little bit of homework and check out what's happening in the freshwater part of the world? Are our rivers drying up? Are our lakes drying up? Is there a decrease in the amount of fresh water available in the world? When last have you checked out the subject? The evidence is overwhelming that tomorrow people are not going to be fighting wars over oil. No, it's going to be over water. Yeah. But there is one body of water which supersedes all others in importance. And now we come to the one hadith that has created a problem for the world of Islamic scholarship. The hadith is in Sahih Muslim. It speaks of the return of Nabi Isa alayhi salam. And then he kills Dajjal. And then after he has killed Dajjal, فَبَعَثَ اللَّهُ. Ba'atha does not mean release. Ba'atha means to send. But somehow or the other, everybody have come to the conclusion that after Nabi Isa alayhi salam kills Dajjal, that Allah will now release Ba'atha, Gog and Magog. And when He releases them, the first will pass by the Sea of Galilee. If you are in the area of the Caucasus Mountains and you're moving towards the Sea of Galilee, you're going south. South. Okay? So Gog and Magog, so Zulkarnain in his third journey had to have gone north. The first of them will pass by the Sea of Galilee, but in Arabic it's not the Sea of Galilee. That's an English word used by the Christians. The Jews don't use Sea of Galilee. The Jews call it Lake Kinneret. Kinneret. And in the Ahadith it is known as Buhayrat al-Tabariya, Lake Tiberias. All three names refer to the same body of water. The first of them will pass by the Sea of Galilee and start to drink the water. And by the time the last of them pass, they will say, there used to be water here. I think this is a fairly simple footprint to recognize. Fairly simple, like the tall buildings, that when you see the water level in the Sea of Galilee going down and down and down, and when it reaches the point of no return, that it has crossed the level now, that the Sea of Galilee could ever be revived. It's only a matter of time for it to die, to dry up. Then you know that you are close now to the end. What is the water level in the Sea of Galilee now? The answer is the water level in the Sea of Galilee has already crossed the point of no return. That's how low it is. Indicating that Gog and Magog have been passing. When they pass by the Sea of Galilee, where are they going? They're going to Jerusalem. When they go to Jerusalem, what are you doing with the water? You drank all that water? Huh? We are dealing here with religious symbolism. It's not the actual drinking of the water. Rather, it is the consumption of water. Israel said, we're going to make the deserts green. Those Arabs couldn't do that. They are dum-dums, the Arabs. And we have the scientific and technological know-how. We can change the desert and make it green. The Saudis are now growing wheat in Saudi Arabia. Yeah, but you do it at a price. The price you pay for making the desert green is that you will be consuming more water than nature can replenish. We're going to give you the industrial economy. The industrial economy consumes more water than nature can replenish. And so you're tying a rope around your own neck. Around the world today, that excessive consumption of water through the industrial economy and the mismanagement of water to turn the deserts into greenery is reducing the water supply of fresh water. But in the case of the Sea of Galilee, we have evidence as dazzling as the sunshine that Gog and Magog have not only been released, but that Gog and Magog have been heading for Jerusalem for a long time now. That Gog and Magog now control Jerusalem. When we come back after the Salatul Zuhr, we're going to attempt to fine-tune our analysis to try to identify Gog and Magog. There are about 7 minutes left before the Azan of Salatul Zuhr. I want to give you a little time to go perform your wudu, catch your breath, inshallah. You have until 2 o'clock. Don't eat too much. Just take a little bite so you can get back here for 2 o'clock. At 2 o'clock, inshallah, sharp, we resume. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.